Welcome, class. This is another segment of Staphylococcus. And today we have a special guest, Mr. Van Helmont. All right, class, let's welcome Mr. Van Helmont. Hello, Mr. Van Helmont.
Hello, Mr. Brandy.
We were wondering if you could possibly share with us your willow tree experiment.
Why, yes, Mr. Brandy, I'd love to. So, in my experiment, what had happened was, I took a willow sapling and a pot of soil, and I weighed them. And so the willow sapling and the soil, I took the willow sapling and the soil, and I planted the willow sapling into the soil, as you can clearly see in my experimental drawings. And then for 5 years, I took the willow sapling that was already in the soil and I watered them for 5 years, as you can clearly see in these professional drawings. And then after 5 years, the willow tree came about. And I took the willow tree out of the ground by digging it. Actually, I had my servants do it for me. And I took the willow tree out of the soil, and I weighed them both separately, and it came to pass that the soil actually weighed the same as when it was previously planted, and that the tree had grown. And so I came to the conclusion that it is mostly water that is inside of the tree, not the soil. And I'm pretty much so freaking smart that they decided to keep this concept around forever. Because I am awesome.
Thank you, Mr. Van Helmont.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Now, let's see if we have any questions. Yes, you over there. Yes, Wesley, I believe is your name. Yes, Wesley, why don't you... Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, he was yawning. Okay, thank you.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Hello, everyone. Say hello to my friend.
Hello.
Her name's Michelle, and she has short hair. We're a commercial for Crest toothpaste. Love it!
All right, class, I would like to introduce my helper, Mr. Google Pants. And after listening to Mr. Van Helmont, we decided to come up with our own experiment to test different effects on germination and photosynthesis. So first of all, we had to come up with our problem. And our problem was, how does soil type affect germination? So basically, we were going to test regular potting soil and some type of white special soil. And our hypothesis that our group came up with was we believe the white soil will have better results in germination. So the next step was to design our experiment. And we came up with basically our controls were going to be the regular potting soil, water, and sunlight. And then our experimental group would have white soil, and then it would have the same amount of water and sunlight. So basically, that's the beginning stages of our experiment. And now Mr. Google Pants is going to take over the rest of it.
Hello, I'm Mr. Google Pants. And for our test, we test hypothesis. Step number 4. First of all, we plant 10 seeds in the regular potting soil. And then we plant 10 seeds in the white soil. And we planted them and watered them the same amount, the same temperature, and the same scent. And then we observed and recorded our observations and records in the germination for 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Then we organized the data. Organized? Did we not?
Yes, we
Yes,
did.
yes, we did.
Yes.
And we organized them into charts. Health germination, and then health and number of leaves. Unfortunately, our experiment did not go quite well because we did not water them like we should. But if we could change stuff, we would water them more, wouldn't we?
We would.
We would. The conclusion, number 6, is that we reject our hypotenuse and we try again because we suck. Because Wesley decided to push the seeds down and we couldn't do a thing about it. I'm at it. I quit.
Okay, Mr. Google. Okay. Sorry about that. We had some minor problems with our experiment. And the way we would critique our experiment is we would water our plants more. And we would make sure that all of the seeds were planted at the same depth because there's a little bit of discrepancy on how deep we were going to plant the seeds. And we'd also plant more seeds so that we would have a more accurate view of how germination was affected. And we would observe them for longer. 3 weeks just wasn't enough to see them grow. So basically, this was our experiment, and we learned a lot from our mistakes, and we learned a lot from Mr. Van Helmont, and we're just really excited to be here.
And now a word from our sponsors.
So, I heard that if you walk through the arch, you go in another dimension.
Yeah, I heard something about that too. Is this arch here?
Yeah.
What a coincidence.
That's
Oh my
it.
gosh. We're at the arch. I cannot believe it.
You do
wanna-
it.
you
Do
wanna-
it.
No, you
No,
do it.
you do it.
No, I don't want to do it. You do it. No, you do it.
Do it.
Brandy! Oh crap. Brandy! Brandy, can you see my hand?
I can see your hand.
Grab onto my hand.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going in.
Converse, buy 'em!
Over the past 250 years, we've made lots of advances in technology. For example, we have robots and machines do our work for us.
I am a robot. I can dance the funky dance. Yes, baby, yes. Beep, bop, bop.
We also have lasers.
I am a robot. I am here to destroy. Boo, boo, boo.
Oh no! The robots are going to destroy the city! Ah!
Boo,
And we can control temperature and the amount of water that we provide.